I am ready to proceed. Welcome to Sally's Codex. Night City looks like paradise. Neon lights, chrome bodies, corporate towers reaching into the sky. But underneath the flash and glamour, there are secrets so dark that people who discover them simply disappear. You think you've played Cyberpunk 2077. You finished the main story, did the side quests, maybe even got one of the endings. But there are mysteries in Night City that CD Projekt Red intentionally left unanswered. Stories so disturbing that even after years, players are still trying to piece together what's really happening. Someone is brainwashing politicians. An AI might have escaped from beyond the black wall. People are being mind-controlled and don't even know it. And a man with glowing blue eyes is watching everything, pulling strings from the shadows. This is Cyberpunk 2077's darkest secret. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let's start with Jefferson and Elizabeth Peralez. On the surface, they're the perfect political couple. Jefferson is running for mayor of Night City, and unlike every other politician, he actually seems like a good person. He's anti-corporate. He cares about people. He's the kind of leader Night City desperately needs. That's exactly why someone is destroying him from the inside. It starts with a quest called I Fought the Law, where the Peralezes hire you to investigate the death of Jefferson's political rival, Mayor Ryan. But when you finish that mission, something feels off. Jefferson keeps calling you. He's having nightmares. He thinks someone broke into his penthouse, shot him, and then vanished without a trace. So in the follow-up quest, Dream On, you return to their apartment to investigate. And that's when you discover the nightmare. Hidden inside the walls of their penthouse is a secret surveillance station. Cameras everywhere, advanced neuroscience equipment. Someone has been watching them for months, maybe years. But it gets worse. You find evidence that Jefferson and Elizabeth are being brainwashed. Their memories are being altered. Their personalities are being rewritten. Someone or something is slowly reshaping them into the perfect political puppets. The surveillance leads to a van outside. You hack it, and that's when you get the call. An unknown voice warns you. Stop digging. You cannot help them. We know who you are. We know about the relic in your head. Walk away. Then the call ends, and when you look across the street, you see him. A man in a suit, standing on a balcony, watching Jefferson. If you scan him, his name appears, Mr. Blue Eyes, and his eyes are glowing bright blue. You have a choice now. Tell Jefferson the truth, that he's being mind-controlled, or lie to protect him. But here's the thing, it doesn't matter what you choose. If you tell Jefferson, he goes insane. He stops trusting his wife. He cuts off all contact with you. His marriage collapses. His sanity unravels. If you lie, he remains a puppet. Someone else is living his life, making his decisions, controlling his thoughts. He's not Jefferson anymore. He's whatever they programmed him to be. Either way, the conspiracy wins, and you never find out who's behind it. CD Projekt Red confirmed this was intentional. The quest was designed to be unsettling, unanswered, and unresolved. You're supposed to feel powerless, because in Night City, against forces like this, you are. But the mystery doesn't end there. because Mr. Blue Eyes is connected to something much bigger. Mr. Blue Eyes appears twice in Cyberpunk 2077, but he's always watching. The first time is during the Peralez mission. He's standing on that balcony, observing. You can't interact with him. You can't confront him. He's just there. A silent observer with glowing eyes and a sinister smile. The second time is in one of the endings. The Sun ending. After V becomes a legend of the afterlife, Mr. Blue Eyes contacts them with a job offer. A heist at the Crystal Palace, Arasaka's space station casino. He promises that this job can save V's life. But here's what's disturbing. Mr. Blue Eyes knows everything about V. He knows about the relic. He knows V is dying. He knows things he shouldn't be able to know. And Johnny Silverhand has a theory. Mr. Blue Eyes isn't human. He's a rogue AI that escaped from beyond the Black Wall. The Black Wall is a digital barrier built to contain rogue AIs after the AI wars. These AIs became so powerful and dangerous that they threatened to destroy humanity. So the Black Wall was constructed, a firewall to trap them in an isolated part of the net where they can't escape. But what if one did? Here's the evidence. 1. The glowing blue eyes. In Cyberpunk, glowing eyes usually mean someone is being controlled remotely. Dolls at Clouds have blue eyes when a client is puppeting them. What if Mr. Blue Eyes is just a human body being controlled by an AI? 2. The ring. Multiple characters connected to the conspiracy wear the same ring on their right index finger. Jefferson Peralez wears it. Gary the Prophet wears it. Even the Corpo agent who ruins your life in the Corpo life path wears it. It's like a mark, a way to identify who's been compromised. 3. Night Corp connection. In the very first mission where you rescue Sandra Dorset, she's found in a bathtub with her eyes flickering blue. Later, you find a shard revealing that Night Corp is experimenting with brainwashing using a rogue AI called CN07. The shard says they're installing this AI onto the devices of our actual target. Sound familiar? 4. Gary the Prophet was right. Gary is a conspiracy theorist who rants about lizard people and techno-necromancers. Everyone thinks he's insane, but Gary claims he hears voices because of a malfunctioning implant, and those voices told him about a secret maelstrom meeting with Corpo agents. V investigates and finds out Gary was right. The meeting was real. Then Gary disappears, abducted, presumably by the same people he was hearing, and Gary wears the same ring as Mr. Blue Eyes. So here's the theory. A rogue AI escaped from beyond the Black Wall. It's using human puppets like Mr. Blue Eyes to infiltrate Night City. It's brainwashing politicians like the Peralezes to control the government. It's manipulating events from the shadows, and anyone who discovers the truth gets silenced or driven insane. And V, in the Sun ending, V agrees to work for Mr. Blue Eyes, heading to the Crystal Palace for one final heist. But what if this is exactly what the AI wants? What if V is being manipulated too?